Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This will be a Batman special, and this video is dedicated to Mr. Derek Fagan out there in California. And if you're familiar with the channel, you'll know why, because it's thanks to Derek, this figure is standing here front and center, the Batman Begins Hot Toys figure. So this video is absolutely dedicated to you, Derek. I hope you see it, and thank you so much, man. I can't say thank you enough. Absolutely love this piece. Now, I have done a few things to that figure, and we'll get to that soon. I'll tell you what's exactly going on with that. Now, the reason for making this video is, other than it looks cool to see them all together, but that's the main point really, is to just put Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, and Kevin Conroy, even though his only kind of, version, what we would call a film, was animated, but it was just his voice, and obviously the Arkham games are insanely good, and he did another amazing job in that. I just felt he needed to be here, even though he's not in a live-action movie of Batman. I couldn't not include Conroy there, so he joins the gang here too, and rightly so. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about each one of these and each actor who played whatever, and just whatever comes to mind. It's more just to show them like this, really. I could end the video now, and that would be the main point finished. But I might as well. Doesn't Michael Myers just look sick, just standing there in the background? Sick in a good way, man. I know this video isn't about Michael Myers, but let's just take a moment to appreciate that for a minute. And the new film is getting crazy good reviews. We're talking 9s and 9.5s out of 10. I am slightly aroused. I can't wait. Back to Batman again. Yeah, October 19th can't come fast enough. So let's get to it. Yeah, let's talk about Christian Bale. Now, the portrayal of Batman and Bruce Wayne, Christian Bale put on film in Batman Begins, is my favorite out of everything. Now, it is just the Batman Begins performance. When it comes to The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, I'm not so keen. I don't know, something happened. I guess it was the suit change. I just really like the Batman Begins suit. I know I'm not stupid. I know why they did it, and it makes total sense. And it just doesn't matter to me. I remember the Hong Kong scene when it happened in the cinema, and I knew he was going to be changing suit, and I thought, I don't really like the way it looks. But when I actually saw it, my heart sank, man. I was like, the reason I loved Batman Begins so much is quite shallow. Obviously, the film is incredible. I love every minute of it. Great cast, great script, everything, just everything. Love the score too. But something about the Batman Begins suit, particularly the cowl and the animalistic nature of it, just the beastliness. That's why I call it the Beast. It's just, I don't know, I love it. I think it's perfect, and it's very simple, I know, but it's perfect for me. So I really wasn't too keen on the suit they followed up with after that, even though obviously it makes a lot more sense. Um, but yeah, what I've done here is I've resprayed the Batman cowl by Hot Toys with a nice matte black finish paint, and I took off the cape clips and stuck them onto the edges of the cowl there. I'm using a Zakara Batman Begins cape, which is just fantastic and hangs so well. Still one of the best capes you can get for a Batman Begins figure. Like, it's an official one because it's Takara, who made it. I'm using the Takara gauntlets as well because, as you can see, they're very shiny and very black and very tough feeling as well. Not all that kind of flimsy feeling that some of the other versions have out there. The suit, be it a dust magnet and a bit of a pain in the bum, you can see it really does look kind of like a movie accurate kind of. It is matte, and you can see the light kind of bouncing off it a bit, but it's definitely not shiny. That is a matte finish, which contrasts perfectly with the cowl, the gauntlets, the belt, and the boots are by Medicom, because I just happen to have those lying around. I've also got some spare heads lying around, which I'll show you in a minute. But the reason I wanted to switch out to the Medicom boots is because they're like a tough vinyl, whereas the boots that come with the Hot Toys one are soft rubber and very dust magnety, and just really just they don't feel like they should do. Like I said, soft squidgy rubber boots, and I don't like them. Whereas these are the Medicom ones, very tough and tough vinyl, so absolutely not rubbery. And I just got him in this kind of hulking, about to step forward and pound some face kind of pose. And I haven't really posed anyone else. I have done subtle poses on each one. Obviously, the stoic Michael Keaton just with a custom cape there, just draped around him. I believe that's a Jackson XU cape. God, I get worried every time I have to talk about a custom Batman cape, because I know that's definitely the Unreal Customs one, because that's my favorite Affleck one. I keep going back to that one. I still use it to this day. Absolutely. They did it right the first time, basically. Obviously, you can get all kinds of different versions of wired capes, certain drapes, certain this, certain that from custom Unreal Customs and Jackson XU. They both do incredible work, and I love them both. They've been very good to me. Rock on, both of you, kind sirs, and your lovely families who help you do what you do, because I know you have help. And yeah, just awesome, awesome folks. What was I saying? I was talking about something. Oh, poses. That's right. So yeah, they've got custom capes. He's got a custom cape. He's got a custom cape. That's not a custom cape, but it is a Takara cape switch. That is a custom cape. That is by Jackson XU. And the cape was black, and that's why I decided to paint the rest of the blue parts black, so it was black and grey rather than blue and grey. Just definitely prefer it. And looking at those pants, there on camera, they're coming across still a bit navy, but when I back up a bit, they go black again. So that's weird. I did paint them, so maybe that needs to be done again, or maybe the camera's just doing that weird thing it does. Like it does with Michael Myers, his coveralls look dark navy blue, but when you go right up to it, you'll see they're kind of like a weird charcoal grey blue. Anyway. So poses, yeah. Batman Begins. He's kind of walking towards us. The Arkham Asylum. That is a really nice one. Basically, what I do with him to get him looking his best. Obviously, the custom cape helps because it's accurate across the shoulders here. But I got the head looking up slightly, very heroic. Because I think, Kevin Conroy, the way he played Batman, that's definitely on a moral level, and just the way he portrays him and the things he does in the animated series, the animated movies, and the Arkham games. Yeah, he puts the beat down on people really hard, but he's always a very good Batman. Like there's no like the way Ben Affleck Batman would straight up murder fools and stuff, which I love that too. I've never had any complaints with what they did with that version of Batman. I mean, every one of them should be different. You had Christian Bale, who wouldn't kill, Michael Keaton, who killed like a son of a bitch, and then Affleck, who also killed like a mofo. But none of them was killed as much as Myers. Look at that, yeah. Anyway, yeah, October's just around the corner. Michael Myers Fest. Yes, so Kevin Conroy is just looking up, and what I do is, and here's that word that I learned from Frasier, God bless him, was askew, which is when something isn't facing directly forward and it isn't totally to the side profile, even though both of those just look sick. It's askew. It's slightly in the middle, and position that cape just to drape around nicely like that. So I think we can all agree that looks frigging epic, even though he ain't doing jack. He doesn't have to. Look at that. It looks amazing. Yeah. And yeah, not much to say about the Michael Keaton pose. Obviously, just it's all about the cape. The stock cape with that Batman Returns figure was terrible, so I left it too long, man. I kept trying to convince myself that I could make it work with the stock one, and eventually I just couldn't do it anymore. Got in touch with the custom dudes that I told you about, Unreal Customs and Jackson XU, and they both do awesome stuff. Whether you want a drape one with no wire in it, or if you want one with wires, they can do that too. They're on Facebook. So and Ben Affleck Batman, he is just standing there. I really didn't put any time into that. His legs are a weird kind of spread there. Doesn't make any sense when one arm is turned in, the other one isn't turned in as much. So I really should have taken more time with that. But at least he's standing there and you can see them all. Which one do you like the best? Which one's your favorite portrayal? I really like all of them, to be honest. I mean, like I said, Kevin Conroy was a very straight down the line, good Batman, but he was tough as hell at the same time. Whereas Christian Bale, very strict on the not killing people, but definitely very satisfying the way he'd use fear. He was a ninja, and just can't say enough about Batman Begins. That's my absolute favorite film. And Michael Keaton just really, what's the word I'm looking for? Not subtle, but just never went. Yeah, he didn't have to lose his temper. He didn't have to shout, whereas other Batmans have. But he was very cool, he was like the cool Batman. And I was 8, 9 years old, 10 years old, 11, 12 years old when those two main films happened with him. So, my Batman at that time in my life was a very cool, dark Batman, which is just so cool. I keep saying cool. And, Ben Affleck. Oh, we've only got like 50 seconds, 40 seconds left here, guys. So I have to wrap this up. But I just wanted to show them all together. Ben Affleck's performance, I loved it in Dawn of Justice. I think he absolutely killed it. Just damn shame about Justice League. It's bloody terrible, but who knows? Apparently Ben Affleck's done now, and Henry Cavill as well, so we'll see if that's true in the weeks to come. But yeah, just wanted to show them all together. Again, massive thanks to Derek Fagan out there in LA, California, for his amazing gift here with the Batman Begins. And yep, just so nice to see them all together. That is my absolute favorite for just every reason under the sun. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.